Hello, people of the webs. The Mirror. The news article, or the newspaper, most people just ignore because it is right-wing propaganda. A word that begins with an R, then a word that begins with a W. It is bad enough the human throat is full of pure phlegm for most of the time. But can English not fix itself? English is absolutely retarded. You try to say right wing. They are virtually the same sound of letter, but used in conjunction it is impossible to say. English is retarded. But anyway, the Mirror, or at least Mirror UK, says how Emma Watson slammed for biting the hand that feeds them after taking swipe at JKRowling. For a lot of the article, they seem to use a lot of the female pronouns. By far a lot. So you understand if I may just use gender neutral pronouns. For obvious reasons. Right. Emma Watson has faced backlash after a dig at Harry Potter author JKRowling. After a brief time on stage at BAFTA Movie or Film Awards. Right, so, putting it out there, all awards or even rewards are always overrated. Just get it all out of the way. All forms of award are overrated. It might be for a movie or film you have starred in, or it might be a reward/award from the military, such as those tiny badges you get. But awards are overrated. Right. So, 31-year actress rose to fame playing Hermione Granger in the movie or film adaptations of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter, has taken aim at author over stance of transgendered issues. Basically, J.K. Rowling thinks your gender is only, or must only be considered from your physical gender. If you have a penis, you are always male. If you have a vagina, you're always female. Not considering how people may prefer to be the other gender. The difference is your physical gender versus your emotional, psychological, mental, or just non-physical gender. There are far more categories of non-physical in the universe than there are of the physical. Even your star sign is technically non-physical. So, Emma Watson is on stage to introduce this award in the ceremony last night at Royal Albert Hall, but with a host, Rebel Wilson, saying here to present next award is Emma Watson. They call themselves a feminist, but we all know that they are a witch. That's to cut a lot of bullshit. All it comes down to is the fact J.K. Rowling is a cunt. J.K. Rowling calls people, basically just says how people that are transgender are not people or are not actually the gender of which they said they are, preferring to go by the physical gender, penis or vagina. Yeah. You show J.K. Rowling a man that has no penis as a result of any circumstances, then J.K. Rowling's head might just explode. But here are some of the comments. The outright or alt-right or the right-wing scum. Here there seems to be an infinite amount of ads for some reason. An infinite amount of ads. The conversation. Oh, fuck off. Looking for the comments, not suggestions. Right. Here is the conversation. If you keep your finger off the screen for like a moment, more ads just load. The mirror should be ashamed of itself. So, the conversation, all 7 comments. Jesse Blue Sky says, yes, but where would Emma be without JK? The people see how Emma hides their cold heart behind woke. There is this conservative meme, woke, as if that has any meaning or is ever valid. You like these pseudo-tough liberals? The that stud slur may cost of their future roles. Probably just euthanized the career. It wasn't for J.K. Rowling they would not have a career. Yes, J.K. Rowling gave Watson a career. But I mean, that is not an excuse for you to just allow the person that feeds you to say something very stupid. If you disagree against a person, you can say it out loud. You should not have to restrain yourself because that other person feeds you. That's just allowing yourself to basically be in Fucking Christ, how can so many people think it is right for you to not speak up to a person or against a person just because they feed you? As if gratitude takes priority over complaint. But I mean, the first one, cold, frozen heart behind being woke. You'll be surprised how many conservatives use terms like woke, thinking it's valid. Basically, the name or the meme, it means being hyper-liberal, as if that means liberal beliefs are the true reality. The true form of reality. It's something very stupid. You see it in the many thumbnails of YouTube videos by conservative YouTubers that usually have a liberal character or character from something they consider to be hyper-liberalised, like Star Wars or Doctor Who, something they consider to be ruined by the liberals or the liberal-minded, or something to be corrupted. They have the picture of the character, then it is basically put in Photoshop just as to have a giant frown, and basically over-exaggerating the facial expression through Photoshop as to make the character appear to have a ginormous frown. Oh, the Doctor Who, the Star Trek and Star Wars have gone woke. Their profits plummet, even though if anything the profits just increase. Or decrease, but could be from any number of other things. There's no such thing as woke culture, you conservative moron. There's another thing I wanted to sort of touch on, if it can be presented. The vast majority of these ads are just repeated. I've skipped it. Is it skipped? Ah, turf. Trans exclu-